What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? I hope this message reaches you in good energy. I hope you and your loved ones are in good health. So, today I wanted to talk about getting back up, triumph over tragedy, perseverance, not quitting, how we can start again. So, let's get into it because we have an amazing quote. Quote of the day: Out of the wreck I rise. Robert Browning. Song of the day: This Fire by Kill Switch Engage. So, a short, sweet quote, yet a powerful and decisive quote. It's interesting how 6 words can mean so much. It's interesting how 6 words can be interpreted in so many different ways and scenarios. It's interesting how 6 words can fit into so many different lives and events, and how all those things can be so true. The thing is that we're all going to face setbacks. We're all going to face disappointments. We're all going to face tragedies, pains. There's going to be things that are going to come into our lives, as the notorious and infamous Tupac Shakur once said. You're going to see some things in your life. You're going to go through some things in your life that's going to make it hard for you to smile in the future. And this is true. We're going to have our dreams shattered. We're going to have reality imposed upon us. It's going to abruptly enter our life and let us know exactly who and what we are surrounded by. And we'll have a decision that we'll have to make at that point, when things aren't what we thought they were, when the agreements that we have in our head and the world tries to reconform us and make the agreements of this world, of this society, of this system. We will have a choice that we will face with. And that choice is to simply conform, lay down, and be broken, or to rise back up. It's one of the reasons why rise is part of the words in my company, because people forget that we can rise. People forget that you should rise. There's a lot of things going on in the world today, a lot of mindsets, a lot of philosophies that says you're a narcissist if you focused on yourself too much, that you're conceited if you put your needs as a priority in your life, that you are, a villain if you don't think about others before you think about yourself. And at the end of the day, I'm the one who's going to sit here and always say, how can I help anybody else before I help myself? How can I create a better world if I can't create a better me? You know, it's okay to want to be better. It's okay to want to do better. It's okay to prepare yourself, to research, to work hard, to elevate yourself. By that means, you can then elevate others. By that means, you will elevate others because people will see you. They will see the wreck that you climb out of, and they will applaud you for it because they will identify in that same wreck that they're in, that same tragedy that has derailed their life, that same pain that has crippled them and kept them in a corner. They see you going through something similar, overcoming it, and it gives them the power, the justification. It takes away the excuse that they have to let this happen, that it's part of fate, that, this is the way life was supposed to be. This is some type of destiny I was imposed upon, that I must be at the bottom. It gives them the opportunity to rise. So this is your daily message. This is your confirmation. This is your affirmation. This is the message you were looking for, to let you know that it's okay to persevere, that it's okay to decide, I'm not going to be a victim. I'm going to be a victor. That this wreck that has come into my life, and let me say this, it might even be a wreck of your own design. You might have done this to you. You might have nobody else to blame but yourself. You might have been warned a million times by a million people not to do what you did, and you did it anyway. And now you're sitting there and you're thinking, I deserve this. The time for your punishment is over. You've atoned. You've suffered enough. It's time for you to rise. It's time for you to get back to glory. It's time for you to get back to royalty. It's time for you to get back to the strong person that you were created to be. Time for you to find that power that's inside yourself. And I know it may sound cliche, and I know it may sound corny, but after the rain comes the sunshine. After the storm comes the clear skies. You've gone through the tragedy, you've gone through the pain, you've gone through the wreck. Now it's time to dust yourself off, regather yourself, reinjuvenate yourself, rearm yourself, reprepare yourself, and rise. It does not matter what has happened to you. We will not sit there and stay on that for forever, right? It could have been something someone has done to you. It could have been something that you've done to yourself. It could have been something that no one foresaw and could have stopped. But out of the wreck that has entered your life, you have the power to draw power from that. Show others how to overcome that. You have the power to rise. All right, guys, I need you to take care of yourselves. Please, please be kind to one another. Keep me in your prayers. I'll forever keep you in mind. Endure, believe, rise.